like how Remington just came downstairs too to talk to one of Azura's sons in his underwear, you know, because that's what everyone does. Please don't come down and flirt with Sawyer. We've had enough of that type of action lately. I think he laughed at me. Hi, everybody. This is Lady Sweetheart, and welcome back to the 100 Baby Challenge. So I just noticed this is pretty exciting. We are already on episode 30. So we are getting in there deep. So anyway, we are actually at the next day from where we last left off with the reality show. It is Monday in the game, and it is actually almost 3 o'clock. So the kids should be coming home soon. I did tell Azura to go and teach Zamora her shapes to help her with her, not her mental skill, thinking skill, yes. Okay, so the kids, it does look like they have come home. We don't care about school projects. I want to see the grades because I think Xaiden should be getting his A, which means we can age him up to a teen. So yes, Xaiden did get an A. Yale now has a B, and Willow also has an A. And I believe that we noticed last episode that Willow was responsible as well, that she has her responsibility. She does. So really, we could age her up too. I mean, I'm not quite ready to do that yet, but we can age her up whenever we feel like it, which is a good feeling. The kids are pretty stressed from school, so I'm gonna have them come in and just watch some television to get their fun up a little bit before they have to start doing their homework. Also, Azura should be going into labor on this sim day. However, I do believe it was at night when we sent her out with Dean, wasn't it? In fact, I think it was pretty late. So we do have some hours before that's going to happen. Okay, so the kids who went to school today are all sitting or standing and watching some TV. You know, who doesn't want to come home from school and relax by watching werewolves? But whatever, you know, makes them happy. And hey, this is one of those rare occasions where Azura actually did what I told her to. Let's celebrate. But yeah, one thing that I did want to run past you guys is, as we speak, anytime now, it could already just have come out, but Cottage Living, the new expansion pack, is coming out. And what my thoughts were, I want to get your idea about this. Wouldn't it be fun if we moved them to the new town that comes with Cottage Living to Henford-on-Bagley and have them live this like countryside kind of life? Not that I necessarily think that's Azura's style. However, I feel like Azura would totally be about the countryside life for the sake of presenting a certain image for her vlog, shall we say. Okay, now that the kids are not as stressed, I'm going to make sure that they are doing their homework. Xaiden does not have to do his homework because we're about to age him up, but the other two do. But yeah, let me know what you think of that idea. Like I said, I think it would be a good way for her to try to present this like wholesome family image. So let me know what you think. But yeah, we have a young man here that we are ready to age up. So let's go ahead and do that. It doesn't appear that we have a cake, which is actually okay because this little cookbook here, I talked about this in my other LP, in my Disney Princess Challenge LP. So if you don't watch that, you might not know about this, but this is a cookbook that basically lets you cook custom content food. And I did remember downloading quite a few cakes that I'm pretty sure you can use as birthday cakes as well. So it is winter time, so I don't think we would want to make a mini egg cake because that seems more like an Easter thing. Maybe we could have her make a pumpkin spice latte cake. That sounds good. Oh, and something cute that I noticed off camera, reality show star. Yale is a reality show star from when he was a toddler. In fact, I am pretty sure they are all titled now as reality show stars. Azura, what are you doing? That does not look like baking a cake to me.
2,000 years later.
Oh, it looks like she's finished with the pumpkin cake. That looks so much better than the cakes we get in game. Am I right? Let me get closer so you guys can see it better. But yeah, look at that. That is adorable. So Xaiden, can you come over? Okay, it's not in the center of a table. Now you can come and add birthday candles. Also, Henry Hall's called to chat with Azura, so of course I had her take the call because it's Henry Hall's. He probably wants to talk about the reality show and hello about Reynaldo. Could you guys believe that? If you caught the last episode, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, Xaiden, you little cutie patootie. Let me go ahead and have you blow the candles out. I mean, your mom is here to watch. Henry has spread some juicy gossip about Trixie. Trixie is Penelope's baby. And I'm pretty sure she's still a baby because I have aging turned off. So what the heck, Henry Halls? Should be Henry Halls spread some juicy gossip about Reynaldo, am I right? So anyway, Xaiden has aged up. He already has the glutton trait, which I don't really see him as that, but whatever. And he is also a programmer. Okay. So I see Xaiden as sort of like a more quiet kind of guy. So try to pick an aspiration that seems to fit him. You know what? Maybe we have him be a master chef. Maybe Xaiden wants to learn how to cook, and that's why he seems like a glutton. That sounds good to me. Okay, here is Xaiden. He is definitely dressed for winter. Someone just became a notable newcomer. Xaiden, okay. That's some long, luxurious locks you got there, Xaiden, but you are a redhead, so we will have to change that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make over Xaiden, and I will meet you back when I am finished. All right, so I just finished making over Xaiden, and guys, I have a little disclaimer for you. I think we just might have the next Henry Halls in our house. Not saying he's like Henry, but I'm saying I love this kid, I think almost as much as I love Henry Halls. Yeah, I said it. I don't know what it is about him, but to me, he is just so adorable and so lovable. But yeah, here is Xaiden up close. I do think he is very similar to his father. I don't see much Azura in his face at all, but you know what? It's fine because I just find him just so adorable. And he reminds me of someone. I cannot think who he's reminding me of, but he is reminding me of someone. But anyway, I'm going to go through his looks. I ended up giving him sort of a, I guess you would call it maybe like a hipsterish kind of style. I can't really place like what I would consider it, but it's a look and I'm loving it on him. These glasses for his party are obviously just a statement. Like he doesn't wear glasses for any other outfit, but I just thought it looked cute and I thought that seemed like a Xaiden thing to do. But yeah, his color has always been like that darker green, or at least I think it has been. It's been a while. And so I gave him that. And plus it just looks amazing with his eyes. I mean, look at this kid. Yeah, it's a red-haired boy. We should have known this was going to happen, right? So anyway, guys, I hope you like Xaiden. Probably not as much as I do, but it's okay. I'll see you back in the game. Okay, so here is Xaiden in game. I mean, seriously, guys, like, I think this is going to be one of my favorite kids. I mean, I love all of my baby challenge kids, and he went to do his homework, and I didn't even tell him. He's definitely one of my favorite children. That seals it. I mean, you guys know I love all of my 100 baby kids, but I just love some of them a little bit more. And Xaiden is one of the ones that I love a little bit more. And it looks like Sire is here. Felin, why don't you go and let your brother Sire in? Because we have all missed him. So one of the things that we spun last time was that the next baby daddy needs to be an alien. And since Azura is going to be going into labor later tonight, I do want to have her go out and start getting romantic with him. I actually found an alien on the gallery that I added, so I'm gonna go and send her there really quick. We also still need to move out one of the kids with their dad for a sim day, and I think I'm going to go ahead and have it be Willow because we have things that we need to work on with Xaiden, with Yale, with Zamora, and these two are already young adults, so I kind of feel like they don't count as moving a kid out. But Willow is basically ready to age up whenever, so I feel like it makes sense for it to be Willow, but it also means we won't have Willow around to help us. So there's that too, but I think we'll be okay. We've still got Alyana and Valen, and now we have Xaiden. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into Manage Worlds, and we are gonna find Willow's dad and move her in with him just for one sim day. It was about, what, 8? We'll say 9 o'clock. She can't come back till 9 o'clock Tuesday. Her dad is in a full household right now. Oh, and there's Xaiden's dad right there. Yeah, you can definitely see the resemblance. So what I think I'll do though is, because remember, Emily married Thatch's dad and they now have a baby. So I feel like they would not want to live here with all of these people. So what I think I'll do is I will move them out, and then that will create space for Willow to move in with her dad for a day. Okay, so we've got that. So now we just need to send Azura out to meet the alien guy. And it's in one of these apartments. Yeah, it's this one. It's the one called My Alien in Disguise. I did get him from the gallery, but I just tweaked him a little bit. Obviously, we won't be traveling with anybody. It's just going to be Azura. Okay, and he is waiting right outside. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to have her talk with him just a little bit. And then I'm going to have her travel back to her house with him. That way we can monitor what the kids are doing. Dag. I'm sure he's going to like her, just like every other guy always does. Remington, yeah, that's his name. Remington, and they're already good friends. Gotta love that celebrity. So I think we can go straight into, oh yeah, we can beguile. I always forget about that. So we're going to go straight into that. Azura's just going to be like, hey, I like the way you look. I'm looking for my next baby daddy. What do you say? And he seems down for it. So let's go ahead and have them travel back to Azura's house with the alien, Remington Dunbar. Okay, so they are here. Let's take a quick capture here of what all the kids are up to. Yale, I'm actually probably going to have him stay home from school tomorrow, because even though he has homework done, he does need to get his mental skill to level 4, and he's only at level 2, so it doesn't make sense to send him. I feel like it makes more sense to leave him home and have him work on that tomorrow. Same with Xaiden. We do have to get him up to a skill. He also did not finish his homework, so we're going to have him work on that really quick. And I think it's getting about time for the kids to just settle down with some dinner. So this is definitely going to be a night where we just drag something out of the fridge for them. So we'll just start getting some plates out, and then people can come and get their food. And then Azura is going to be working on a little something different to eat. Okay, I'm sorry. I should not have said that. That was in poor taste. Ah, that's right. I need to get rid of that stupid no touching quirk from her. I feel like I do that like every other episode. It's ridiculous. Like, I'll get rid of it with the potion and then I'll give it back to her. I don't want her to have that, okay? Let's go in for the embrace. It's Azura. She's bold. She knows what she wants. It's an alien guy, okay? Although I don't think she knows he's an... Hey, where did this... What the heck, lady? Did you just, like, materialize, like, out of thin air? Like, what? But yeah, I don't think she knows he's an alien, but, you know, she'll find out. Maybe don't express the baby fever quite yet. I feel like it's coming on a little strong, even for you, Azura. I mean, a first kiss might be a better choice, to be honest. What have we come to when a first kiss is the less bold romantic option? But yeah, he's totally down. And he is totally cute too. By the way, he does not have any like skin details on. This is just like my default skin and eyes and all of that. Like his hair isn't EA hair, his facial hair. He doesn't have any lashes. So if he looks that good without any skin details, I'm just saying, hopefully we'll get a cute alien baby from him. Okay, Valen just gave Yale money. Like, what was the point of that? They live in the same household. But yeah, let's see. I don't think she can woohoo with him yet. I'm just thinking she can't. No. So I have to have her do a little bit more romance with him. And hey, if we're lucky, maybe he'll stick around long enough for her to go into labor, and then she can try for a baby with him right away. I see Azura is obeying me as well as she normally does. Okay, Zamora is done with her dinner and she is exhausted. So I'm gonna have Alyana put her to bed. So please read Zamora to sleep, and then, yep, Yale, you can go to bed. And Valen, you're probably gonna need to use the bathroom, honestly, before you go to bed. And then when Xaiden's done, I will let him go ahead and grab some dinner as well. And then we just need to continue to have Azura work on this Remington. Oh, or maybe he'll work on her. So go on up and woohoo with Remington. And then he'll be all ready to go once you deliver this baby. Okay, so are you getting put to bed? You are. Thank you, Alyana. I'm glad somebody listens to me in this house. Here I am thinking Xaiden's practically the perfect boy until you see him eat. And Yale, sweetie, instead of taking a nap, you should probably just go ahead and go to sleep. And it sounds like Azura and the alien are doing the do. Your recent amorous activity has revealed that Remington is an alien. I mean, that's a pretty nice disguise you got there going on there, Remington. And I probably will just let Azura go ahead and sleep until she goes into labor because she is pretty tired. And Sire's still here. Please don't come down and flirt with Sire. We've had enough of that type of action lately. I think he laughed at me. He is no way, he is flirting with Sire. I mean, Sire is pretty gorgeous. I can't blame him, but clearly the alien likes men and women, you know? I like how Remington just came downstairs too to talk to one of Azura's sons in his underwear, you know, because that's what everyone does. Oh, he's leaving. No. So can Azura add him to a club really quick? Because, like, this is something I started last episode. Oh, and of course, really, game. I'm thinking you did that on purpose. But you know what? We are going to get rid of Dean. No, she can't ask him. Why can't she ask him? I don't understand. Can she travel with him? Okay, she can travel with him. I need to start remembering if it's late at night to add them to the club before they leave. However, I really feel like she should be able to add people to the club just through this. So I don't know. I don't get it. So we're going to have her invite him to my baby daddy, which is basically her way of asking like, hey, will you be my next baby daddy? That's what I imagine she's doing in these circumstances. Mila Munch, no one asked for you. We're trying to ask this handsome alien guy into our club. He's pretty happy about it. Okay, so he's in it, so we can get rid of Dean. I forgot his name. So if we go and start a club gathering at home, then Dean should arrive. So we're going to travel back with Remington, and then we're going to start a club gathering. All right, so they're here. Lilith Fator is here, probably hoping to get someone's blood. Also, I thought we got rid of Dean. Oh, I guess I have to hit the check mark after. That's the problem. Okay, so we're going to start a gathering. Even though Remington is here, it will ensure that he doesn't go anywhere. Lilith Fator, can you be a dear and please not bite our new alien boyfriend while we're going into labor? We would appreciate that. Okay, so if I recall, I have to click on Azura to have the baby because of my mod. Have the baby, and then everybody else needs to get butts to bed. No, not playing in the toilet. Butts to bed. Valen, please do not try to play ping pong with our new alien boyfriend. You need to get your butt to bed as well. All right, there we go. And I believe that Azura is having the baby. And I think, so Dean is the dad, and I think Dean's last name is Andrews. Okay, I do need to pause for a hot sec because, like, I don't want to get the baby's name wrong. And Azura's romance panel is ever growing. Dean Andrews. Okay, there we go. So the baby's last name is going to be Andrews. It is an A baby. We are back to the letter A. So thank you guys. Oh, she had a boy. Okay, so the last name is Andrews. So let me go ahead and look at your A name suggestions. I usually try to pick ahead of time, but I confess that I did not do that this time. I've got a lot of Andy or Andrew suggestions, but I can't name the kid Andrew Andrews. Can I? No, I won't do that to him. So I'm actually going to go with August this time because that was suggested by my dear friend, Aussie Cast Plays, who also has a channel that you should check out. And it's also my birth month, August. So let's just go with August Andrews. And I feel like August Andrews is the type of name Azura. Oh, that's right. We moved Willow out, so now we have an extra. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to have to move both of the twins out because we're going to need the space to have Azura get pregnant. Great. Okay, well, anyway, that's the downside of that wheel spin of moving someone out because the game says, oh, look, you have another household spot. And I don't think you guys left any B names. I will double check, but I don't think I saw any. So I'm just going to have to think of one myself. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just go for Briar. I think that's cute. Briar Andrews. And once again, I think it sounds like a name that Azura would use. All right, Azura, let's pop these babies out so we can get going. I like how the game's just like, yeah, there's only one crib here and I don't know what to do about it, so I'm just going to throw these babies anywhere. Azura wants to welcome him. Seriously, Azura, you just pop out a couple kids and this is the first thing you... I wonder what Azura's idea of welcoming a member to my baby daddy is. Okay, we will fix these babies in a minute since she's just hanging off the ledge. But first, I'm going to go ahead and move out Alyana, and then we'll have Azura try for a baby with the alien. So I think we will go ahead and move Alyana in with Sire and Thatch, if I can remember where I moved them. Okay, it was Mount Komarebi. So Alyana, go ahead and have fun with your two brothers. Keep them out of trouble, please. There's our 5,000 simoleons, and we are ready to go. Well, y'all are just gonna have to do your business with a baby crying in the background. We're gonna get this done now. So sorry. Oh, it's so much more peaceful in here. All right, well, I guess she enjoyed her time with the alien. Did he take you to another galaxy, Azura? Yeah, I think she's really not wanting to get out of this bed and deal with this child, but you're gonna have to. Okay, please, really quick, come and change this baby's diaper, and then you are going to go and take a pregnancy test. Hopefully it worked. I mean, we're still technically in the club gathering, so if it didn't work, she can always try again. Is baby number 30 on the way? It looks like it is. And she's getting up to tell the alien, hey, guess what? You just became the proud papa of baby number 30. Oh. And he seems way happier about it than anyone should be. Let's just be honest. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe he's not all that happy about it. I like how it says known alien, but she's still smitten with him and deeply connected to him, and he feels the same. Also, is it just me, or does that sound like alienish music that they're playing? One of the other spins we had was that Azura cannot... Azura, why are you not in bed like I told you? And you're hysterical, but thankfully you're pregnant, so you can't die from that. But yeah, what was I saying? We can't have Azura make any money. That was another thing that we spun. So, like, I can't have her go harvest the money tree. And I think what I will do is when we get our royalty money in, since I can't prevent that from happening, I will just deduct that total from whatever our total money is. Okay, so I had to step away for a minute, but I do see that we just got our, well, it says 2 hours ago. It's because I stepped away. But yes, in the game, we just got our royalties. And so I added up Valynn's beauty tips video, which, by the way, 166 simoleons for her very first video. Go Valynn. But then when you add that to all of Azura's videos here, the total came out to 1,818 simoleons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 1818 from our total amount of money right now, so that we don't get credit for that today, which comes to 254,769 simoleons. Awesome, minus 1818, perfect. And like I said, we will ignore the money tree today, so that we just don't make any money. Obviously, I'm not going to have Azura do anything to earn money, so we should be okay. And I did have Xaiden and Yale stay home. Yale is playing arithmetic attack so that he can build his mental skill. And I think for Xaiden, I'm going to have him work on the cooking skill since we have his aspiration as being a chef. I did have him watch a little bit of Cooking Channel, but I don't think it got his skill up very high. So what I think I'm actually going to do, because this is a lot safer than risking him burning down the house, is I think I'm going to have him go and sit in on a skill class. I mean, it's not like we don't have the money. We should be okay. And I do have Valin giving little Zamora here a bubble bath because she was starting to get a little bit stinky. And poor Azura, yes, I do actually feel bad for Azura sometimes. She has had to get up so many times because of these twins. It's crazy. So she's still sleeping. Okay, can he? Oh, here we go, cooking. Also, I'm just realizing I had meant to have Alyana join the acting career before I moved her out, and I forgot. Hopefully, when Xaiden moves out, whenever that day comes, I will remember to get him in the culinary field since he wants to be a chef. So it looks like Yale is almost at level 3, but he does need to get to level 4. So he's going to be playing arithmetic attack for a while. It looks like Xaiden's skill is going up pretty fast at that class as well. I mean, there's nothing in the rules saying we can't do it that way. Well, it is now 9 o'clock, so that means it is time to move Valin out and move Willow back in. Now, I did off camera have Willow build a relationship with Gage, the guy that she had over during the reality show. I obviously gave him a little bit of a makeover, but they are boyfriend and girlfriend now. I figured that was good enough. At that point, we'll just kind of let the game decide what happens to them next. So unfortunately, because Azura had twins, we are also going to have to say goodbye to Valin today. So I think I'm just going to move Valin in with Alyana and Sire and Thatch. I feel like that makes sense. I mean, Alyana's her twin. I mean, she does have a boyfriend now, but it's a very new relationship. I think it would be a little weird to move her out with that Gage guy when they just started becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, so $5,000 or simoleons is transferred. Also, I did want to show you the money total has changed because Azura did earn her weekly interest amount. And I feel like since that's a once a week thing that I wasn't actively controlling, we should be able to keep that. Okay, so here's Miss Willow. She is coming back home, but she's feeling flirty. I wonder, you know, all those guys that Azura had babies with, I hate to say this, but I wonder if she like developed a crush on one of them because like this Jamar guy lives there. Dean lives there. Who else is it? Well, she did meet Dean and Jamar, so I guess it would be one of those. But yeah, Xaiden's dad also lives there, Lucas. But I'm guessing it would be one of these guys. Interesting. Definitely wouldn't be the first of Azura's kids to want one of her exes. So tomorrow at school, Yale should be able to get an A, because he does have everything he needs for school. Xaiden should also be able to get an A, but obviously we'll keep him a teen for a little while because Willow really is the next one due to age up. But we should then, after school, be able to age up Yale to a teen. And also, I'm really going to try my hardest during tomorrow's sim day to get Zamora's skills up because these two are going to have their birthday really, really late tomorrow night. And I don't want to be stuck with 3 toddlers. So we're going to be just trying to get those skills up during the day tomorrow for Zamora. Look at this. We just moved Valin out and she's already pregnant with her new boyfriend. Well, forget everything I said earlier about moving too fast because obviously little Miss Valin here has some other ideas. She clearly did not want to take it slow. I mean, look at the example she was given. I guess I shouldn't be really surprised. Okay, so it is about 10 o'clock at night the next day. So basically, I was able to get them to accomplish everything that I wanted to today. Zamora did get all of her skills where they need to be, so she is ready to age up. Yale did come home with an A, so he is ready to age up. Xaiden also came home with an A, but we're not going to age him up yet. And we could actually age up Willow at any time. So I might actually have her age up just because it'd be helpful to have another adult around the house with these two becoming toddlers. So yeah, I wanted to wait until later at night because I wanted it to be closer to when it's time for them to age up, because August and Briar aren't going to be able to have their birthdays until, I want to say, like 1 in the morning. And I just thought it made more sense to just do all their makeovers at the same time. How could you not want to be friends with this queen right here? I mean, come on. How can I make them my friend? Well, do any of them affect responsibility? The answer is no. So what would Azura say? Azura would probably just say, make one grand friendly gesture. That definitely seems like her style. I think if I wait till around 11 to age up Yale, he won't have school tomorrow, which I actually want because he, just like we ran into with Xaiden, is going to need to get a skill to level 3. So it'd kind of actually be helpful if he didn't have school the next day and could work on a skill and do his homework and all of that. So I'm going to have Willow come back downstairs and we are going to have her blow the candles out because she does have her A and she has a responsible trait. So I actually want to do that before she loses more of it because the game likes to find ways to take that away from them. All right, Willow, come on down and blow these candles out. I am anxious to see what trait she ends up with. All right, so she is aging up. So Willow has the successful lineage aspiration. Her traits are creative and faithful, and she is also a girly girl. I actually like that because, I mean, her favorite color is already pink, and I feel like that can be a very girly girl color. And then Willow, can you help little Zamora blow the candles out? And she will not have school tomorrow either. And I'm actually just going to have Yale come on out. That way he is ready as well. All right. So Zamora is about to age up. All right, Zamora, are you going to age up? There she goes. All right. So Zamora aged up. She did get her highest in creativity. So I am going to give her the artistic prodigy aspiration. And let's see what trait she rolls. Bookworm, okay. So she's creative, but she also likes books. Maybe she'll want to grow up and be a writer. No, she doesn't have school tomorrow, so Yale will not either. So Yale, sweetie, go ahead and blow the candles out. And then Azura is going to have to tend to these babies before we're able to age them up. Okay, and there goes Yale. So Yale is already squeamish. I did say I wanted him to be a little studious fellow, so I think I'm going to go ahead and give him, where is it at? I'm going to give him an academic aspiration. I feel like that makes sense, being that he's, you know, named Yale. So let's see what his trait is. He's a goofball. I actually like that. Like, he's studious, but he also has a sense of humor. He also has a couple days to get ready for school. They look very interesting, but like I said, we'll take care of the makeovers here in a minute when we age up the twins.
2 hours later.
So as soon as we get the one about Briar's birthday, we can age them up. Can you come and age up August? And then hopefully by the time we do that, it will be Briar's birthday. August has aged up. He looks like he's super adorable. And he is independent. We love that. Well, we didn't get the thing about Briar, but they were born at the same time. So I feel like if it's August's birthday, then it's definitely Briar's birthday also. So we're just going to go ahead and age her up because I feel like it's just glitching out. Okay, so Briar is also aged up and she is inquisitive. I don't think we've had an inquisitive toddler for a while, and she looks like she's a little blondie. All right, so let's start with our little toddlers. So this is August. Oh my goodness, he is a doll. Okay, and then let's check out Briar, his twin. Ooh, wait a minute, you know what? I think she's meant to have black hair because when I... Let's go back. Let's try this again. Let's put an EA hair on and see. Because when I put this one on, it turned black. But what happens if I do an EA hair? It's black, and look at her eyebrows. I think she's supposed to have black hair. So I'm going to give her black hair. And then let's go ahead and look at Zamora. So let's take all of that off. And let's also give her a black hair because that's the color hair she's always had. She's a beautiful toddler and she is a beautiful child as well. And finally, let's see how our boy Eel aged up. So we will take all of this nonsensical CC off. Let's give him like a regular hair. Yeah, I think he's going to be really cute. So anyway, I'm going to give all 4 of these guys makeovers. I may not finish tonight, but as far as you're concerned, I'll be back in a jiffy. So I am finally finished with the makeovers for Zamora, Yale, August, and Briar. And if you recall, earlier in the episode, we also did a makeover for Xaiden. So 5 makeovers in 1 episode. I am tired, y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Zamora. This is beautiful Zamora. So I have to say, I was so tempted to like age her up and see what she's gonna look like as a teen, but I resisted temptation so I could be surprised like the rest of you. But yeah, I totally just absolutely love her look. I think she is definitely one of the prettiest girls we have gotten. And I did keep up with her light blue that we have used with her since she was a toddler. So that is Zamora, and I hope you like the looks that I gave her. I'm just now realizing her cold weather and her everyday, they kind of go together a little bit. Like they look like they could be from the same collection or something. But yeah, let's go on now to Yale. But yeah, this is Yale. Let me put him in his everyday. He is still just as cute as he has ever been. Like, I think he is adorable. And since we are making him kind of scholarly, I thought sweaters would be good for him. Obviously, his color has been brown, so I wanted to keep that up. And it looks so good on him, I think. I mean, not everyone looks good in brown, but I feel like Yale really pulls it off. So hopefully you guys do too. So let me go ahead then and go to our little toddler twins. So we have August and we have Briar. So August is the elder twin, so we will start with him. I decided to give August purple because I feel like even though he has blue eyes, like I will show you, they're actually blue. I feel like they almost have like a purplish cast to them. Like they're the same color as Azura's, and I haven't noticed it on Azura, but maybe it's the black hair. I don't know, but whatever it is, I just felt like purple looked stunning on him. And I don't recall having given a boy purple before. No, you know what? We did. We gave Blaze purple, but that was a long time ago. So I thought, you know what? We're high time due for a boy in purple anyway. So let's just give him purple because it just looks great on him, I think. So that is little August. So for Briar, once again, I decided to give her a little bit different color. I don't remember giving a girl like dark red. I know with Macy, we gave her like a more bright red color, but I don't remember using this darker shade of red. And again, I just thought it looked pretty on her. So this is little Briar. She is also just a beautiful child, I feel like. And like I said, I decided to go with dark red for her looks. I love her little formal dress. I just think that is so cute. And it is winter in the game, so Christmas / Winterfest, whatever you want to call it, would be coming up. So I kind of felt like that dress made sense. It looked to me like it could be a Christmas dress. So yeah, and same with this coat. Looks definitely like, I don't know, it almost has like a Santa vibe to it. So anyway, yeah, those are all the makeovers. And also I wanted to show you, since Willow got the girly girl trait, I decided to kind of doll her up just a little bit. Before I gave her more, well, that's her sleepwear. But yeah, before I gave her more of like the studious kind of look because she was very much academic in school. But then I'm like, you know what? She's also a girly girl. So like, why don't we just girly her up a bit? And I just thought this hair looked so pretty on her. So I did change her hair. I kept the sweater, but then I just started trying skirts on her because she is a girly girl. And like, honestly, I think she rocks a skirt. I'm like, why haven't I had a skirt on her all this time? Because I just think she looks great in it. So anyway, hopefully you like the makeovers. I spent a lot of time on them. A lot of time. So I really hope you like them. And I will see you back in the game. So I feel like this is a good time for us to go ahead and spin our wheel. All right, so the last episode actually got 36 likes. You guys really came through with the likes, so thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate that. So what that means is we actually get 3 spins this time. So we have 3 things that we're gonna have to go back and do, which I think is exciting. Brains over brawn, meet the next baby daddy at the library. Well, that should be interesting because we have not gotten that one before. Okay, so let's see what spin number 2 is. It looks like next episode we'll be making a trip to the library. Easy pregnancy, advance 1 trimester if pregnant. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. So like, I think she's about to be in the 3rd trimester. We'll have to check that when we get back in, but I will definitely do that when we get back in game. All right, and finally, what is our last spin going to be? I feel like these have not been too bad. Child support check, add 50 simoleons for each male child. That's right, I made it a lot lower because honestly, we don't really need money that much. In fact, I'm thinking about going through the wheel spins and just taking out anything that gives us money or anything like that because I honestly just don't feel like we need it. So yeah, thank you guys again for so many likes. It really makes all the hard work of putting these videos together worth it. So thank you again. So I'm gonna write these down and I will meet you back in the game. But yeah, one thing that I know we can do right away is the 50 simoleons for each child, well, male child. And right now, Xaiden and Yale are teens, so they do count. 1, 2, 3, we have 3. So we do need to add 150 simoleons. So that would be 278, 668, I believe. Yes, okay. And then I need to check Azura's pregnancy and see where she's already in the 3rd trimester. So if we move her up, she's going to be in labor. So I am going to actually wait till next episode for that. And the reason that I'm going to wait is because I want you guys to help me pick names. So I do need your C name suggestions because we just had Briar. The other thing is, and then we're going to actually go to the world view for this. I want to show you where I was thinking of moving the family to because I want your opinion on this. So I have been planning at one point to just move Ansel and his family to another lot and then take this 64 by 64, just move that over, make a few changes and go there. But here's what I was thinking. Since we've got the new pack, in Henford on Bagley, there is this 64 by 64 lot. And obviously I would just kick these people out. Sorry, Watson family. But I was thinking of relocating the family to Henford on Bagley and also keeping some of the farming features. And I just thought maybe Azura gets this idea, like, we're going to be a country family now. We're going to start doing farming stuff and be all wholesome and make our own preserves and live on the land, like that type of stuff. And I felt like that would give her some content for her vlogs. Like, I do think there are YouTube channels out there that focus on things like that. And so we could have a little bit more definitive focus of like family life on the farm for the YouTube vlog. So let me know what you think about that idea. I definitely see Azura with her erratic trait as being someone who gets these ideas and like kind of just goes on a whim about them, if that makes any sense. So to me, it makes sense, but I want to know what you guys think. And yeah, I will admit, I'm definitely looking for an excuse to play with the new pack too, but I just feel like in this case, it would really fit. So if you guys like that idea, what I will do is off camera, I will move this household over to Henford on Bagley. Like I said, I won't do much in the way of gameplay since we're basically going to be picking up with Azura going into labor. But I will be working on the house and getting that moved over to Henford on Bagley, making those tweaks. I'm super excited, so I'm hoping you guys are going to like the idea. But feel free to let me know if you don't. Don't forget to leave those C names. I always love your name suggestions. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Remember, we are doing 1 spin for every 10 likes the video gets. Also, don't forget to drop a comment below. I always love hearing what you have to say. It really does honestly make my day. You are amazing, and I will see you all later. Bye.